Steps for coping with my own difficult emotions. I sometimes think the kneading of dough, bread dough, is a useful metaphor for dealing with overwhelming and difficult emotions. One starts out with raw ingredients, in other words, overwhelming emotions, and work it until you end up with something which is quite digestible and sustainable, in other words, bread. Most importantly, I want to say that judging your own difficult emotions, such as feelings of sadness or fear or anger, or dismissing them as childish, is quite disrespectful towards yourself. So is telling yourself that you have to get over yourself because others are worse off than you, even though strictly speaking, this might well be true. Judging yourself for feeling whatever it is that you feel will not make difficult emotions go away or help you to handle feelings more constructively or maturely. In fact, the outcome is that we drive our feelings underground from where they pop up in all kinds of weird and wonderful ways, or often appear in our bodies in the form of pain or various illnesses. I would like to share 7 steps with you to make space for difficult feelings and to diffuse the emotional charge of these feelings. Step 1 is firstly to observe. Pay attention, like a third person or an outsider, to whatever you are feeling in the present moment. Also pay close attention to the sensations in your body, or the actions your body is taking to give you clues about what you are feeling. Regardless of what the emotion is doing, remind yourself, I am not my emotions. I am the observer of my emotions. Step 2, label the emotion. Your self-talk may sound like, there is fear. I can feel it in the fast beating of my heart. Or, there is anger. I can feel it in the tightness of my jaw. Given what you observe and what you feel in your body, name the emotion you are experiencing. Step 3. Have a curious and non-judgmental attitude. As I've said before, try not to judge the feeling as either good or bad, or right or wrong. It is what it is. Step 4. Imagery. The use of imagery can often be very helpful in allowing you to foster this detached observer perspective. Some people like the image of an ocean wave as emotions rise and fall and rise and fall. Alternatively, you can imagine yourself as floating in an emotional current and curiously inquire where the current will bring you to. Letting the feelings come and go, saying to yourself, it is okay, I can make space for this. Step 5 is tolerating the feeling. Holding steady whilst you say to yourself, I don't like this, but I can stand it. Step 6 is befriending the feeling. Seeing value in difficult emotional experiences will help you if you say to yourself, what can I learn from this? Step 7 is letting go. So finally you can ask yourself, how does feeling this emotion serve me? If you find that it does not serve a useful purpose, gently let it go and visualize the feeling floating away. Journaling prompts. This is a unique time in our history, and your journaling will provide you with an account of your experiences of a time in which the world shifted and changed in ways we cannot imagine or envisage even as we find ourselves in the middle of the process. So, I suggest that you use steps 6 and 7 as journaling prompts. So, the prompts will be, how does this feeling, this emotion serve me? The other prompt will be, what can I learn from this feeling?